Open your eyes.
Nintendo.
Woo!
Tender.
Does they actually have a presentation, or they just mail this video in?
They started with an Orlando thing,
Please play this VHS.
and then Reggie threw to this right away. After saying something about the NX. Nothing about the NX. But he said NX.
Did say those letters.
Letters X and N in no particular order.
Yeah, we're skipping the first
Open
hour
your
of the
eyes.
stream.
The first hour of Nintendo?
Yep.
Wake up, Link.
It was an hour before?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Oh, I can't wait.
So is this just a new title?
So you've already seen it previewed, like we've seen it at the VGXs as well as the moment where in slow motion everybody thought he was a girl shooting an arrow.
Great.
But this is the first time we've seen bona fide gameplay.
And he's climbing, which is like Zelda's never climbed. Like, has never
Well,
climbed
he climbs
before.
spider webs.
Yeah, but he was just climbing rocks. Just chopping shit.
Zelda Man climbed.
He
But
took his
Link
clothes
did
off.
it. Am I right?
I don't know what the
I don't know
joke
what
is.
happened either. Deacon said something, so I agreed with him.
Yeah, you're too generous to that guy. All right.
He sits beside me.
Just being a good neighbor. Cooking.
Hunting.
Yeah.
Sneaking. Boulder. Zelda, that's not how you boulder or Link.
See, now you're doing it.
Yeah. I don't care. I've never played a Zelda in my life.
I don't even think they exist.
So Ben's a big Zelda player. What are your first impressions here? They've already heard ours.
I like what I see. I'm excited to see more.
It sounds like a hockey player.
It does, it does.
Going out there, we gotta work on our power
He's gonna skate down this way.
We gotta work on our
this
breakout.
swooping motion.
All lines firing.
Bang it in, bang in a few
That
points.
penalty kill really hurt us. We gotta,
I'm very
we gotta break
cautious.
that goose egg.
With my love for Nintendo of late.
Okay, yeah, thanks.
But I fucking love Zelda, and I'd probably buy a system just for this game.
But the main thing is, well, a lot of people did, unfortunately, thinking it was coming out last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But didn't it jump out to you that that didn't look like any Zelda ever for a reason?
Breath
Well,
of
it's.
the Wild.
I mean, it's
Break of the
a little
wind.
different. It's style-wise. I mean, Link's looks different.
It's completely unstructured. He was hunting, he was collecting, he was cooking,
I
he
already
was
knew
like
that though.
Oh, you knew that?
Well,
we only found out this
I
morning.
had thought
Talking a little bit
that
about,
just from the
a
trailers we
game
saw
here
before, that it would be
people are
more
excited about,
open
The Legend of
worldy.
Zelda.
It is
They
open
did say it
worldy.
was more
Yeah.
open world.
But
Before we jump
more
right
than
into
that,
those, though, Mr. Ainuma,
well, I'll just tell you right now, the game doesn't have set like dungeon order or any
Really?
kind of thing like
Wow.
that. It doesn't have like basically from square one. There are bosses in the game. They roam freely. Some of them. You could
Really?
happen upon the first boss within apparently a few minutes. You are hunting and stuff and collecting things, and you're here. We'll just show you the first demo. Amara-san comes out and says a bunch of crap.
And then someone translates that crap
At
into
double
English.
twice the time because he
And
has a
this guy
translator.
translates it into white.
Then they have like a fucking random intern play the game, which is weird because you think they'd have somebody with seniority come out.
Yeah.
So like,
guy.
it's weird.
anything, so feel free to
And he wore jeans to work. He's probably
Look at
gonna
this
get fired.
12-year-old.
Yeah, like the guy thinks he can be all like Kaz Friday, like just because he's working at Nintendo.
It's Tuesday, bro.
So, what about that?
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
The voice. There's a voice. There's voice acting in Zelda.
Weird.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess we've never had like full sentence.
Ever.
Thing. Yeah,
Like,
there's been.
you had... That's it.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I wonder how much there'll
Wake up,
be.
Link.
Oh. Is that where you sleep?
Oh, by the way, I should preface, this came after about 45 minutes of watching, after we saw the trailer, we had to watch 45 minutes of Pokemon, very dry, slow
no.
Pokemon demo, and then they came to
45
this.
minutes?
That's the nature of Nintendo's presentation this year.
Oh my god.
It was
Yeah.
horrible. It was horrible, and I
We
was...
turned it down and just talked about
I'd barely woke up. We just talked about that trailer for
Yeah.
like 45 minutes. I'd barely woken up, and I was angry.
ゼロダの当たり前見直していながら、昔いつもと同じような値段しかなかったんですけどね。
I've talked about breaking the convention.
So Link's an
but,
alien?
Link does start by waking up.
He wakes up in like an awakening
Yeah.
chamber,
They won't break the convention.
あ、藤崎さん。
and then he walks over, and he uses his iPad, or like he gets an iPad, basically,
This round
and it's
I'd
going to
say,
be...
like,
Oh,
Wii
it's
U pad.
It's a Wii U.
And it's represented on the Wii U. Now, that's a big moment, because that tells us that
That the new.
Where?
リンク
you
今ま
can
で
get
戦った
equipped. So that right there, you equip
Yeah. That's cool.
shirtless Link, first of all. Second of all,
Don't equip. Don't equip.
Where?
unequipped.
Link was much.
And he has confirmed you can play through the entire game naked all the way to the end boss
Beautiful.
and beat the end boss naked if you want.
Well, just with your like
With your
shorts.
boxers.
Yeah.
Did.
Well-worn.
Bill, you have to play
Worn
this game too, if you want.
pants.
わかりました。
We'll just play the next. Hey, you're so much.
はい、OK です。They're also making very vulnerable things.
So it was a big moment, the fact that he got that and that it's represented on the Wii U pad, because that tells us that the NX, at the very least, has to be able to represent a second screen.
Yeah.
That is a clue as to what the fuck the NX is.
It's this tablet that you will hold on your lap while you play. Look at it. Stuff here.
You have to tape it to your leg.
Yeah. You just have to like, you have to
Comes
master
with
it
duct
awkwardly.
tape.
It's a thigh strap.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
So yeah, you walk right out. Here's something that both Becky and I think Ben will dislike.
What?
There will be no overworld music that plays.
Ah.
There will be none.
Really? They said that?
Yes,
Very
apparently
strange.
this is according to a Turbo that sent me like a
Oh,
tidbit of
shit.
points he gathered from the course of the conferences. There will be moments where music plays,
Yeah. I'm okay with
music
that. Like,
moments.
little themes coming in.
but
here
only
and there.
briefly. There will be no like dun 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 dun
gonna
dun
miss
dun
that.
dun dun
This time
dun.
around, we wanted to, showcase the world.
So they go around, walking around, picking up stuff.
Climbing wherever you want.
This has completely changed Zelda.
is.
Suddenly, it's a game where you are scavenging and collecting, and I think there's crafting,
Yeah.
and
Your
it's
hearts
completely.
run on, they're like hunger based.
What were you guys comparing it to in there? Some of you guys were calling it like Elder Scrolls Zelda.
Zelda's.
Others were saying like, yeah, it's like Zelda Scrolls or
Yeah.
like
So is that dude actually talking there?
no.
Okay. I wonder.
Although they have said that major characters will be voice acted throughout the game, and I don't like that. I'm sorry to say, I would rather. And I feel like Zelda's signature has always been just people being like, "Oh,
Yeah.
wah, wah.
Zelda Scrolls.
That's pretty cool.
That's not how you chop.
It's really fast chopping wood.
It's really.
And I don't
not
like that they've
easy.
given what I think is Zelda at the beginning. Open your eyes, Link. That guy's in it. He's not talking either. That they've given Zelda supposedly a voice. I always pictured her voice way different than that, and I don't like that they give her
Well,
voice.
you don't know that that's Zelda.
I thought it was Navi.
I think it's Zelda.
I thought it might be like one of those, the spirit.
I think it's Zelda waking you up like she did in the Super NES version. And my Zelda in my head has always
The
been
old
like,
Rusty Broadsword.
Link, I need you to come and rescue me. Link, wake the fuck up,
God, Link.
Link,
You're so
Sleep.
lazy.
You're sleeping
you're
in again.
so lazy, Link. So if that was my canon, let me have it.
Cutting grass.
He cuts grass. Okay, here's so this is your first combat.
You're getting a damage. So
These guys are just trying to have a camp out on the hills.
That's what I said.
Fucks them all up.
They have
Link's a bit of a
coexisted
dick.
in this world with humans for a long time, and then Link wakes up and his first instinct is murder everything.
Cut everything down, break everything.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Link is what's wrong with humanity.
Oh, good, he's dead.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
I woke up with 1,000-year morning wood with some chick speaking in my ear. I'm getting laid. And if I have to kill you guys to do it, I'm doing it.
Oh my god.
There we go.
Probably damage.
It's
Yeah.
much of a shield, but it's got a pot lid.
Well, excuse me, disembodied voice.
Hot lid for a shield.
So that's kind of key, right? Like, I mean, you can equip anything in this game that you pick up. Anything you get from the enemies.
Pretty cool.
Killed 3 in this
Took their steak.
And they just entered, like, walked into the Temple of Time area.
What do you guys think graphically?
And apparently it looks a lot like Temple of
Pretty
Time.
cool graphics.
I like the stylized. I would still like to see it get polished up even more. The shadows and
It's
stuff.
worth it, yeah. They could punch it.
My biggest qualm, and I think that
in the grass, but you're going to be eating.
I feel like it's going to improve is that the rock faces and all the major mountain faces look really shitty. But then when every so often they'll show something like
close up.
even close up. Oh, that's a cool moment. This is a part of the battle mechanics here. Perfectly timed attacks.
Shooting the flurry right.
Every so often he'll find an item that is beautifully spec mapped and bump mapped and stuff, and it makes me think that they're just fleshing it out still, like they haven't done it to everything yet.
There's quite a lot
Barrels in particular, but you can't really tell too much with this compression.
Yeah, I really like the style. I would just like it, spruced up a bit.
If they don't spruce it up, I'm going to be a bit disappointed because I would rather they go full stylized than try to combine it with the textures, basically, like giving it detail. Just go with cell shading because we all love that. Everybody except GamePro readers back in the day loved it.
Breaking pots.
Grabbed himself a traveler's bow.
They're giving you lots of shit right away.
Yeah.
If you find it in the right order, I guess, yeah. And then the demo ends because Trinan forgot to turn off the time limit.
Oh, was he supposed to?
I think he fesses up to it
He
here.
does.
Watch this. It's amazing. As you see the fact that, like, him realize the fact that he just got his wife back and his job back and that he fucked up once again and is going to get fired.
Yeah. You see the moment where his heart breaks.
Just like any other day. So we do have, one of the things that we're not.
They cut it!
Really?
They changed it for the official version. I couldn't find it.
Shit.
There was a moment where he had to admit, he's like, I was supposed to disable that.
Yeah. And then he cried.
So I downloaded this right from Nintendo and they edited that out. I'm surprised. Did I really fast forward past? All right, whatever. Just pictured Bill Trinan pathetic. And that's what happened.
This morning segment that's going to be coming up just a little bit is puzzle solving.
I guess it happened faster than I thought, because in my mind's eye, he sat there in shame for a very long time. You can kind of see on this barrel
the objects that you've discovered.
An indication that it might be explosive?
One of the things.
No.
I think it's the red.
The lighting and the reflections that it has, and the fact that it's more detailed than almost everything else around him.
Environment.
It's hard to tell. I feel like the stream that we watched originally was better quality.
Yeah,
That's wild. So I'm just going to have a little bit of fun with a little project I want to try out here.
Every so often you will see some rocks on the ground that are more detailed than all the other rocks.
Well, I like that you call this setup a project.
They intentionally made
you go.
interactive elements stand out. They spoke about it.
They talked that they were saying that about the silhouettes, not about graphically making it stand out because it looks good.
Project Bill.
Anyways, here's an example: a barrel with the glints off of the rings and stuff.
I don't know what you're trying to do here, Bill.
Let's see if it's close enough. Nope. Oh.
Oh no.
Get another club. Let's see if we can make that happen. Oh, no, not quite.
なんとなく
But we'll try one
Maybe I have an
more.
idea here.
Okay.
It's cool to see what he looks like when he's getting
She doesn't need.
kind of blown away.
So the game is gonna have
But look at your heart, Bill.
physics are a big part of it
Thank
apparently.
you for joining us for Bill's
project.
We have a little, we have a little bit of news.
That's pretty much
I
it.
think everybody
Though
has been.
that's Nintendo.
For
So on the plus side, we saw Nintendo Zelda a trailer, which wasn't really a trailer. It was just like a gameplay trailer, and then some gameplay on. And they went on like this for another few hours,
Pacific time.
Yeah.
showing more
Like
stuff.
6 hours or something.
But it's
Jesus. Crazy.
And then at one point they showed the map. They showed where he is, and then they zoomed back. And a lot of people were going nuts, saying like that's massive. But this temple that he's at,
Yeah.
they represented on the map. So it was a really good starting point to know like how big something was on the map, this little temple.
Yeah.
So you can see it on the map, and then they zoom back, and based on it, I would say it's like maybe a quarter the size of the last Grand Theft Auto.
What can I say?
Right.
Wow.
That's pretty big for Zelda.
It's
Yeah,
big
it's
for
huge.
Zelda.
It's big for Zelda, but a lot of people online were going crazy, including some people in our chat were being like, this is fucking insanely huge, and it's big, but it's not like something to, you know, it's not
Trees.
it's not like gonna set any records.
This is my favorite moment.
That's only based on my own perception, by the way, but I feel like it's probably about that size, like a quarter the size of the last Grand Theft Auto.
Apparently, it's 12 times the size of Twilight Princess.
Which doesn't say much, because Twilight Princess was tiny. Compared to Skyward Sword, then I might be impressed, because Skyward
Yeah.
Sword had some massive
Skyward Sword is
areas.
pretty big.
But it is, again, I'm like just nitpicking. I'm just trying to temper expectations, especially because we have to remember this is a title that was announced back in 2014 during the VGXs that was told to us that it would be coming out within months.
That's crazy.
And then was suddenly mysteriously pushed back. And now all they have to show us is one area. And all they had to show us during that time was just this off-screen demo of a horse running through grass. The fact is, Nintendo lied. They knew it wasn't going to be coming out. They can't deny that. There's no way they can deny that. They wanted people to buy Wii U's that Christmas season, and people did. A lot of our people in our audience said that they bought Wii U's thinking that Zelda was coming that spring.
I do agree that the map looks big, and I
think it
find
looks big.
when
It is
maps are
big.
too big,
Yeah,
it makes me feel overwhelmed, and
Yeah, it is big.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, let's like just reel it in a bit, though. People, like some people have been hyperbolizing the whole thing, saying like Nintendo's reinvented gaming with how big this map is.
yeah.
It is big.
And that was Nintendo, right?
Holy.
That's it.
That's the show.
Yeah.
That area on that map is Nintendo's show. That's all they had to show besides Pokemon, Moon and Sun,
fucking
or whatever the
crazy.
fuck it is. They show right now for 3 days. Journalists can have as much as they want of this area
No, thank
in
you.
5
Zelda
minutes.
for
Or
20
so.
minutes, 20-minute
Oh,
demo
okay.
for
Oh,
every
it's 20
journalist who
minutes.
wants a piece.
Oh, okay.
No, thank you.
So
I would want it.
go cut a slice, journalists.
Man.
I would want that so bad. I'm pumped for this.
Yeah.
I'm pumped for a new Zelda, sure, and this looks like a lot of fun. I love that they've reinvented the game and into a new genre. They've just like God of War. It's very similar. I was like knowing that a new God of War was coming. I was a little bit like
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
would be the expression. And then with this, the same with Zelda. It's like we've played 3 Zeldas in 3 years. Are we that excited about a new one? Now I kind of am. Yeah. And that's it.
Sweet.
So are you ashamed of your actions and deeds for hating on Nintendo so much, guys?
So much shame.
Yeah.
That's it. Thanks for watching, everybody, with us.
Back a Galaxy game!
Oh, tasty bits.
What?
Mario Galaxy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching with us, everybody. This has been another E3 2016 with the gang. They stayed up late for you and me. And money.
Most importantly.
We'll see you next time on Video Game next year.
Bye, guys.
One show 1 year from now. Goodbye. Until
Bye.
then.
Whoa.